thing.
Yeah, that would
It's,
be crazy in this category.
yeah,
Most punishing of the vehicle categories.
most people would say definitely the hardest vehicle to be like consistent in a full run. Not only because of the out of bounds, but also if something happens in hover, it's like 1-2 seconds, and if you bonk and plane, you travel back in time and space. Parallel universe. So we see some out of bounds in the practice.
This is where the route ends, which is not exactly nice.
Yeah, very punishing ending. I mean, not if it goes well. Goes well, you're just celebrate. But yeah, probably just doing it before the run to have a better feeling. Before the race, yeah, to have a better
But
feeling later.
these guys will be going for all the out of bounds.
Almost.
Almost. I wish they would go for that other one too.
Yeah, we have to maybe like get a prize money or something for someone who gets Star City in a race. I mean, I could offer a hug, but I'm not sure if that's enough motivation. Going to Star City. Is he just is he listening to me? He's just showing it now. I mean, I didn't say that it has to be in the race, right? Or probably like I mean, it's either way. What you do here, it's a very practice-worthy track.
Yeah,
You have seen
I don't
some.
think
Go ahead.
I don't think many people have ever done this out of bounds.
Yeah. I think it's countable with one hand. Ooh, yeah, this corner. This is also a huge loss. Yeah, we have seen some crazy stuff where when you enter this little glass house section tunnel, and if you bonk there, like you can't just quickly turn around and get in. Oh, nice for illustrating it. Thanks for illustrating
Yeah.
it, Bandow.
It's
That would take
really
a long.
one of the worst mistakes you could possibly do. So, for all those car players who are ashamed of falling off the bridge, it's really not that bad in comparison.
I fell off the bridge in hover percent. I mean that is in car you just fall off by accident. In hover you might just have been a bit too aggressive and you said like, okay, I can skip this bridge, and then you're like reality hits you.
That railway thing hits you.
Oh. Yeah, we had some crazy stuff with that bridge in car yesterday.
Everyone knows that in the future we have monorails everywhere.
Yes. So I was wondering if Sweener is just practicing the actual first track that we're gonna see, or if he's just getting ready already.
If anyone was
Very-
wondering what this category is called in Swiss German, it would be Flugzeugprozent.
Yes, I can confirm that.
Because Paddy obviously also speaks Swiss German, among many other things. So
I mean, Switzerland is closer to me than the capital of Germany. I also have been to Swiss Germany, but to Swiss Germany, to Switzerland, sorry, but not to Berlin. Berlin? How do you say it in Deutsch? I hope everyone is hyped for this as we are getting ready. I think we are ready. We are opting for some flashy stuff here in this race.
We're practicing the first track.
Yes. I think this is pretty much the setup now. It looks like it. Bandow's timer is running, which is a pretty nice indicator that he's starting, and we have some
Thinking?
like some shout outs here for the thinking wizards of this tournament. And we are hopping off, or rather flying off.
Connecting boost. Hoping to not miss any. And just because Bandow wanted to demonstrate it, how nice.
Yeah, that last zipper can be hard to hit. It is especially rough to time trial runs on record pace.
Oh, and you also saw it's possible to go right between those two blue balloons.
Oh yeah.
Which would probably be hard if you tried to go for it.
Yeah. Some stuff in this game just happens by accident. Like the first Dark Moon out of bounds.
In this track here, Fossil Canyon, will we be seeing Canyonless?
Yeah, they will not touch the ground much. Like, they will touch the ground less than the A button.
How many true no A button tracks are there?
Oh, I'm not really sure. I mean, you would count only after the start boost, right?
Yeah.
You would probably
You
have to get that.
Come up with the DKR A button challenge.
I don't know the stats on this, but I generally like this kind of thing. I know Bandow has been on record pace on this track in time trials, so we...
I mean, if you would go by half A presses. So, for example, Everfrost Peak is just half an A press.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh! And
That's a rough bonk.
we see the thing when you bonk and then you're literally in another dimension. So this is you see like a huge gap, but it was basically just one bonk. But yeah, this is one of Bandow's strongest tracks. Fossil Canyon. So let's see, Jungle Falls.
You could go out of bounds here. But
yes,
there isn't a known way to make it faster for 3-lap yet.
Yeah, I mean, we have not seen many runs for a fast lap yet, so...
But also, getting out of bounds here is harder than in Star City.
Yes, definitely. Ooh, and we see
Bandow used the balloon as a backup.
Yeah. I just saw the bonk and then why was he not losing much time? So that's a cool thing. You can sometimes keep them, or they just happen to be... The timing of you getting a blue balloon and having it in storage can just match up pretty nice with a bonk when you can recover.
My favorite backup strat is still when I used a magnet to get back to full speed in Space Dust.
I think I watched that, yeah. So...
First out of bounds track.
Do you like out of bounds?
We go dive down some fondue.
Yeah. I know that both players are very well familiar with this, so... If you watch DKR for the first time, I'm sorry for this. It all makes sense.
Yeah, everything's going fine. Like the developers intended, they're hitting all the checkpoints, so nothing sketchy going on.
Yeah. You would accidentally fly right under the finish line here, you would probably lose the race.
You would touch a loading zone.
Yeah, and warped to the adventure mode. So, and if you like out of bounds, then it just continues. So hitting it on the first try, that is nice.
And so that's winner. If you miss this clip, then you just have to restart the race.
Yeah, it's probably faster. So here it's just...
I don't really know. If you miss the clip and restart and then do it in all non-shortcut, is that how much would that be in comparison to then trying the clip again?
I'm not actually sure because I mean you'd lose time for non-shortcut and you're kind of stuck in a very weird spot, you know, down there in the water, and lose some time for that. So yeah, probably not worth it. So this is some people's favorite plane track. I'm not saying names except my own name.
Can do a
The
triple
triple
here.
connection, yeah. And then, yeah.
Most people find this very difficult due to the low ceiling in the tunnels, and yeah, it's not much open space. But people from Ohio have an easier time playing this. It's just a scientific fact. There's no out of bounds here.
Yes.
But who knows what the future might bring.
Yeah. But this is not Mario Kart where we see a new shortcut every week. Okay, it seems like Sweener is a more
That
than
hover
respectable
saber,
time, yeah.
we do not get it with hover.
Yes.
For whatever reason. Now let's see what kind of low A press strats Sweener does here.
So this is where our ATR runners are on board again.
The ITR runners do no longer have to feel lost.
This is just not an easy track. I mean, we could say this a lot during this race. I'm just gonna skip saying it every time.
Okay, is there an easy track?
I can't, out of my head, I can't name a plane track where you can just feel safe.
Well, you can switch to hover.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are almost in sync, but a lap between them.
Still a lot can happen.
101 here.
Not that much of a gap.
That was going nice for Svina. Let's see where Bandow is finishing this Everfrost peak. Pretty similar.
Sveener
time.
going for the notoriously difficult ATR track of Space Dust.
105. Yeah, so I never understood how you can consistently avoid getting that magnet when you go at full speed and you're.
Was a bit of a menuing mistake from
Oh,
Bandow.
I missed it because I was so focused on.
He restarted the track.
Ah.
Yeah, only I have the best menuing strats.
Yeah.
I just learned yesterday that it is possible to select a vehicle before it's visible that it is selected.
Oh. I didn't know that. So yeah, there the magnet strikes.
Yeah, my dear Japanese friend called Taz actually knows how to get out of bounds in Space Dust.
Oh yeah.
But she never wants to tell me how to do it.
Yeah. I was lucky to got sent a safe state out of bounds by our friend called Taz, so I could mess with it a little bit. It's easier to not bonk out of bounds, I have to say. So Star City, the track where you could go out of bounds, but we will not see it, most likely. But it's really, I think the fastest time that we have is 102 with the out of bounds, and the time trial record is not that far off, and you get some balloons, so theoretically I mean, it's really hard to pull a really good race, but theoretically you should be very close.
That was not nice from Bandow's side. Star City, please don't do that. Is going around out of bounds because the developers did not feel like putting a ceiling at one spot. Oh no, that's rough. Bandow missing the out of bounds and deciding to restart the track rather than going for some backup.
Oh no. Oh, in case you couldn't hear me, I had some technical issues. Am I on again?
You are.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I'm Bandow missing it twice. Brutal.
Yeah. I was seeing it on the side while trying to fix my audio.
And Zwiener just flying away.
It seems like only a miracle can take it from him. Oh, Bando's really in trouble here. And I think we are seeing a pretty good time by Svino. Close to the notorious 13 marker that the top runners are gonna tackle.
That was a really clean run. Not something you can always say about this category.
Yeah, definitely hard to pull off. And some shoutouts for Bando, still finishing, even though this track was very rough to him.
And it wasn't even Sweener's best run in this tournament. Wow.
Yeah.
Overpowered.
Going to the trophy? No, there we go.
I think Bandow just really wants to get this over with now.
Yeah. So approaching the out of bounds. Fingers crossed, and yes.
Yeah, Bandow finding this out of bounds easier than Spaceport.
Oh, yeah. And Looks like he definitely has a great understanding on where to maneuver.
It's really not one of those out of bounds that you just have to learn the clip and then it's just something you can safely
yeah.
use. Like, I know how to do the clip, but I find it very hard to save time with it. Like, yeah, I do save time with it when I hit all the checkpoints and everything, but not
Oh,
very
yeah.
much because I suck at playing.
Talking about a checkpoint, he just missed the bottom right, but there we go.
Yeah, but if
think
I
it
do
was
like
15:25.
spaceport, there's no way I'm not being a lot faster than doing it inbounds.
So
Let's get these
I'm
guys in
guessing-
here.
Yeah. We'll just invite them in. See if they want to talk to us.
Hey, Sweener.
Hello.
That was a really nice run, man.
Thanks. I was a little disappointed with a couple parts of it, but overall I had some good tracks.
Plane runs, they don't always look this clean.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
definitely something you should be happy about.
Yeah, I
Yep.
had a Frosty Village was pretty good. It's a good time.
I can always
Everything
appreciate
else.
a strong Frosty Village.
For sure.
The best plane track.
Yeah, according to some people's opinion, yeah.
So I think you showed like a pretty strong average time so far. Do you plan on keeping it up?
Yeah, I'd really like to. I think I'm at the point now where as long as I hit all the tricks, there isn't a lot of reason that I shouldn't be getting sub 13. As long as my actual gameplay is consistent. Like I had like a 112 Fossil Canyon. Like on average
yeah.
for me, that's like a 15-second time loss. So, according to my splits, I'm plus 17 on my PB.
According to our time at our Google document here, 12:50 is the best time yet in the tournament.
Yep. And I think Nettie will probably beat that either in his last run or in the winners bracket. But yeah, I think so. A lot of these tracks are surprisingly consistent, and some of the ones that are not are the common culprits. You know, like Space Dust. Ancient Lake is surprisingly really difficult. Like
Yes.
I don't know what it is about it, but it's a really hard track in
It's
time
the
trials
same
and in
with
balloon
our-
race. Yeah, exactly.
For some reason, it's one of the tracks where you can lose the most time.
Hmm.
Hey, Bandow.
Hi, Bandow.
Hello.
I
Hello. That was such a bad run. That was a run that just ran away from me. I started really well and then it just gone.
Yeah, but aside from like spaceport, yeah, that was rough, but it was actually pretty good at times.
I wouldn't say
Like the
so.
beginning.
The beginning was really good. I mean, I was really happy with my start to the run. I was ahead of Sweener after Hot Top, and yeah, I was pretty happy about that. And then after in Treasure Caves, it is Treasure Caves, isn't it? Yeah, in Treasure
Oh
Caves,
yeah.
I missed one of the checkpoints, and that's where my run just died, basically.
dang.
Yeah, you overtook me, Sweener, and that was the end of it, basically.
But you know, like failing spaceport out of bounds, it can happen to the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, especially me, when I just try and go for the hardest strats ever in the world. I mean, I tried for it and yeah, it didn't work. I tried the safe strat after, didn't work. I did it again, didn't work. I did it again, then I got it and it was like, this run is just terrible.
And then Wilmer Plains just got this. Because it's obviously objectively easier than spaceport. That's how things go sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's. As I was practicing, I didn't practice spaceport because I thought I would get the out of bounds first try because it's such an easy out of bounds to get. Yeah, it just didn't do anything. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's
do
how
you
it goes
do
sometimes.
trying to like just fly into the hole, like just kind of fall through it and then use the balloon, or are you bonking at all?
I bonk and then use the balloon.
Oh, okay.
I do a little bit of harder strat though. I don't get the shield balloon sometimes, and that's what I tried to do, and it just didn't work because I bonked into the little sticky out bit on the left hand side
Mhm.
before the out of bounds. So
Yeah, I'm too afraid to not grab the shield. So
I mean,
Bandow's a braver man than me.
I'm not. I think I could have got that out of bounds if I didn't bonk on the left.
Might as well just barrel roll in there.
The original Oxus one, yeah, where you try to hit it with the, the diving part of the barrel roll at the end.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
My flipping, what was it? Space Dust Alley was just nowhere. I backflipped, even though I didn't try to backflip. I didn't double tap R, and it backflipped, and I'm like, game, seriously.
I mean, gotta get those style points sometimes.
It didn't even finish the flipping backflip. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
It hit the ceiling, and then I was like, I'm gonna bonk like 10,000 times now, and I did.
Yeah, the backflip is just in the game, so you can go for the double EP coin grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard in itself, but whatever. But yeah, it was just terrible. I just didn't like that run at all. Except the start. That was great.
Yeah. That's how it goes someday.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So I think I have 2 runs left to do, and it's going to be against Trident and Obayo.
Are you?
And I think Bandow has 3. I don't know who's
Yeah.
his or against.
Well, I've been against Pigs, you now, Neddy, and who else was it? I've got Drek to go. I've got. Who else have I got left?
Did you run against Trident, Bandow?
No.
He's my teammate.
Yeah, I think Trident still has a lot of runs left to do, so it'll be fun to see him play a whole bunch of plane percent in the coming matches.
Definitely.
Same with Obayo, actually. Obayo also has 5 more races to do for plane percent, so we still have a lot of plane percent to get through, which will be fun.
How do you feel about that matchup?
Obayo? I think we're all pretty nervous about it, because Obayo is such a wild card.
Obayo's. I've still got to race against Obayo.
Just
Who
grabs
is the
10
last
plane
person?
world records in a week.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's so all over the place. He's such a crazy player, and he is 2 seconds better than you on every track when he's only spent half as much time. And I think in tournaments, a lot of the times it just depends on whether or not he shows up. Like in the time trial tourney, I managed to work my way all the way up to the finals, and I knew for a fact that it's either I showed up that day or I didn't. And I definitely didn't, because he 2-0'd me. He just slaughtered me in that match. So Obayo showed up and I did not, and that was the result. So I'm expecting it's one of those 2 things. It's either he plays like a madman, like he usually does, or he doesn't. Regardless, I think it'll be a really good race to watch.
Yeah, I think that would be. And me against Obayo as well. Like, I've really got to show up. If I don't, then Obayo's definitely got it. If I make a mistake, he's gone. Like, really. So I'm just hoping he doesn't show up, and I can just take it. But I haven't showed up in any of these, so yeah.
Well, what a better time to do it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That
What
would
a
be quite
match
the
to
upset.
actually go to. Yeah, it would be quite the upset, honestly.
I don't know. It's hard because I think everyone's kind of has like a signature mistake sometimes. Like it's either I'm
I
missing
don't.
remote planes or I miss spaceport. Those are the two out of bounds I
I
always
don't.
miss.
I
No?
always miss and bonk everywhere. I do not have a specific place that I actually
Mhm.
just miss. And I've done
Yeah,
Hot Top Volcano 1,000 times.
of course. Yeah.
Flipping. What else? I've missed Treasure Caves, and that's the easiest one to get right. I've missed, definitely missed Spaceport and Windmill a lot of times as well. Like,
You both failed Star City out of bounds.
Yeah. That was my.
I saw
Got a little
Sweetener
unlucky,
bonk as
Andy.
well.
Sorry, buddy.
I saw Sweetener bonk in Star City, and then I
Oh
bonked
my god, I
right
was so
after.
disappointed with that Star City.
I was as well. Don't worry, we both messed up.
Like, I love that strat of barrel rolling into the ground zipper. It's like I think Nettie said it was suave, which I thought was funny.
I love
Yeah.
that, but I
And
can't go for it, unfortunately.
recently, I've been able to barrel roll into the zipper, barrel roll around the corner, and then barrel roll the short straightaway before you have to turn and hit the air zipper.
Yeah,
And it's beautiful if you can get it. But
Yeah.
it was just not my day for Star City, I guess. Oh well.
yeah. Neither was it mine, so whatever. But yeah.
So we have some pretty bad news. This was the only race for today. We have nothing left to show.
Shucks.
Shock.
That's a bummer.
I think.
But
You want to go again? No, kidding.
Yes, please.
Just instead do like 10 times Frosty Village.
Huh? What? Sorry, 1 minute.
yeah, all or nothing. Star City out of bounds. Bandow.
Huh? What?
All,
Trying-
all or nothing. Star City out of bounds.
First to
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. First
I was
to get
trying to do
it.
it the other day, and I was like, oh, I don't know how to do this.
First to get it wins this match. Yeah, let's go.
Right.
Could that be used as a tiebreaker?
It
I think
could
it'd be
actually.
a pretty
It'd
good
be
move
long.
tiebreaker.
Yeah. It'd be long, but yeah, it would be. First to get. Star
So I
City
think-
out of bounds.
Our next match is not until Wednesday. It's going to be some hover percent, it looks like.
I should schedule my remaining matches. But what do I even have left?
I
I
don't
have
know.
to race Morks. Oh, that will be rough.
Yeah, Morgs just
Yeah.
got his first 28.
Oh god. And I have to race Halul.
Oh, yes. Go Halud!
I don't know what his pace right now is, but this could be a close one.
I think it's about on par with you, so that should be a really good race. It looks like Halul has 30-49, 30-37, 30-38. So, pretty consistent mid-30s.
But Morks is one of those crazy players. Like he just submitted his first hover percent run just a few weeks ago. And
Yeah,
it
he's
was
a
like,
madman.
what, the 33 or anything, and now he's at 28.
I think if he were to pick up like all trophy races once the tournament's over, I think he's just gonna tear up the leaderboard It's
Yeah, we would
gonna-
all get Morgsed.
for sure.
Because
Well,
I'm not really that fast. Like I don't have all that Swiss bank money to improve my skill.
well, for anyone watching, make sure to catch the Wednesday match or another match maybe scheduled by Andy for tomorrow or Wednesday or even tonight. Who knows? And and we will be back later then.